Hey you guys, what's up? So I asked you guys on Instagram on what y'all wanted to see. So I said a drugstore face foundation routine or an eyebrow, and y'all, I think like maybe 2 people voted for the face routine, but everybody and their mama voted for the eyebrows, which I kind of expected because I've been getting a lot of requests for me to do an eyebrow tutorial, and I was just like, I don't know, I just felt like I didn't want to because I felt like it was so many different eyebrow tutorials out there. But then again, I'm like, you guys are asking me for an eyebrow tutorial because you guys want to see how I do it. And I kind of wasn't putting that together. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. I want to see how I do my eyebrows because obviously you guys like how I do my eyebrows. So I finally filmed an eyebrow tutorial for y'all. And it was really hard because I do my eyebrows in my bathroom standing up. So for me to sit down in this chair in front of this ring light and do my eyebrows for you guys was pretty hard because I don't know, I guess I really like seen my eyebrows up close and personal. And I don't know, I just kind of made it even harder. So that easier, but it made it harder. And I was just like, why is this such a hard process? I'm gonna say this because I might get a comment down at the bottom being that my eyebrows are dark. Yes, they are. I have natural dark black hair. Whether if I wear a wig or not, my hair is extremely dark, my natural hair. So I do prefer for my eyebrows to be dark. I've tried lighter eyebrows, I've tried light brown and all that, and it does not look right on me. So do what works for you. If you want to take the techniques and stuff that I'm doing in this video, the only thing you have to do is just change the color of the brush. I'm not the brush, just change the color of like the powder that I'm using, the pencil that I'm using, the eyebrow gel that I'm using. Just change up the colors to make it fit you. But pretty much everything that I'm using is like the darkest dark that they have. And yeah, so I don't do black eyebrows, but my eyebrows is pretty dark, and that's how I like them. That's my preference, and obviously you guys who have asked like them too, so otherwise y'all wouldn't request it. But yeah, so yeah, this is what my eyebrows look like. I only do my eyebrows if I'm wearing a full face of makeup. I've never just done my eyebrows and not done nothing to the rest of my face. So even if I were just to conceal and do foundation on my face, my eyebrows still gonna look good, okay? If I want to do eyeshadows on my eyebrows, these are the eyebrows I do. Now if I don't wear no makeup at all, I'm not doing my eyebrows at all. Like seriously, that's the honest truth, because I'm like, I'm going to be all the way natural. I don't do my eyebrows. So if these don't look as natural as what you guys expected them to look like, then again, I'm like, you guys requested, so I don't think you guys are looking for natural eyebrows. Yeah, so the only time I do my eyebrows if I'm wearing a full face of makeup, whether it's foundation and eyeshadow. That's the only time I do my eyebrows. So yeah, so all right, y'all, this is what my natural eyebrows look like. I think this is my first time you guys have ever seen my eyebrows. Like, kind of embarrassing. And the reason why I say that is because, as you guys can see, my eyebrows are totally uneven. They will not grow back evenly. They have always had this problem. One is always thicker than the other. So when it comes to me like matching and lining my eyebrows, it's really like so hard because they're uneven, and I prefer my thicker one, the one I'm working on more, than the thin side. But anywho, right here, I'm just tweaking and plucking little random hairs that are not wanted. This is what I do every time I do my eyebrows because, believe it or not, the eyebrows hair comes back very fast. So now I'm going to start off with my 24-hour setting clear gel, and this is by Benefit. Y'all, this has been in my life for a good month, and this is amazing. I'm going to take this product and I'm going to brush it on my hairs. And as you guys can see, I am flipping them upwards because I feel like this works better for me on guiding and drawing my eyebrows. And my hairs on my eyebrows are very like hard-headed, so they get everywhere. So I need to do this step first. And now I'm going to be taking my Wet n Wild pencil, and I'm basically going to be drawing the illusion on how I want my eyebrows to be, the thickness and how long I want them to be. So I'm going to be using this pencil. I'm going to do the bottom part, and then I'm going to do the same thing to the top. Alright, and as you guys can see, I know I am making my eyebrows way thicker than they are naturally are. But like I said, my eyebrows are uneven, So I have to make my other eyebrow thicker like this one, thicker than a Snicker. But I prefer my eyebrows to be thicker anyway. So now what I'm doing with the pencil is I want to lightly fill in like those little bald areas, like that snow hair is at. I'm just going to lightly fill it in with the pencil. So then once I have it to my liking, I'm going to go in with my concealer, y'all. Oh, this is by LA Girl. This is a pro concealer, y'all. This is like an Obi Scooby throwback concealer. And believe it or not, I just recently got my hands on this concealer about a good 5 months ago, and this have totally have changed my life. I had this in my drawer for the longest and haven't used it, and I feel like this has definitely changed the game. I feel like with the concealer, this is what helps your eyebrows look the way they look. This is what gives them that crispy, clean, I just got my eyebrows done look, is your concealer. Your concealer is very important. For me, I prefer my concealers to be a little bit thick, but also liquidy, like they're not too thick where I can, move and work with them. They're not too thick. So this is a very good dupe for MAC. MAC used to be my favorite concealer, but y'all, honey, gotta save them coins. This is a good dupe for a MAC concealer. And the shade that I'm using right now, this one is called FAWN. I think I'm pronouncing that right. FAWN. And I do use a super lighter shade underneath my eyebrows, and then I try to go with something a little bit more darker when I do the top part, so I will later show you guys. But right here, I am just cleaning and giving my eyebrows sharp as possible, giving myself that illusion of an arch that I don't have, giving myself that crispy clean, and this takes practice, so don't be upset if you don't nail it the first time. But it is really hard doing this. Like even now, I'll be trying to get my eyebrows to look like sisters. They're not gonna look like twins most likely, but they are gonna look like sisters. You want them to look like sisters and not cousins. You want them to look somewhat relatable, okay? And I think I did a pretty good job. So I do connect my eyebrows because it helps me guide them to make sure that I'm going like the same area and same shape with that. And I just take the remaining of the concealer and just bring it down. So I wanted to show you guys the two different shades. Now I'm going in with a darker shade, and this one I'm going to go and do the exact same thing. I'm just doing above the eyebrow now, and I'm going to clean it and make sure that it looks nice and crispy. And this is another LA Girl Pro Concealer. And this is in the shade Beautiful Bronze. I could go a tad bit like darker, but every time I go to my local store, they don't have anything that's darker than Beautiful Bronze because it's always out of stock. But I will definitely, if I can get my hands on it, definitely get a shade or two darker so that way it can look a lot more natural. I just go a different way because I feel like it's easier to clean my eyebrows out when I do my makeup, because if I use the same shade that I use at the bottom, I feel like it's going to be a little bit harder on trying to clean it up. That's just me. This is what I do, my preference, but you guys do what you want to do. And now I'm going to be taking my beauty blender, and now I'm going to be cleaning out my concealer because I feel like most people, we forget to do this part because I've seen people with foundations in person. I used to be the one who looked like this, and you can tell that I did not blend or buff out my concealer. So make sure you clean your concealer, buff it out. Don't just start doing your eye work. Like, no, don't do that. Take a beauty blender or whatever you use to blend it out. Blend that concealer out, boo. Blend it out, okay? And I feel like this is what my eyebrows look like, kind of like tad bit natural. But like I said, I like my eyebrows to look more darker and look more filled in. So now I'm going in with my brow bar. That's a tongue twister right there. And I discovered this about a good, the beginning of last year. This was in one of my beauty boxes, and this is what I used to use all the time. I used to just use this and the pencil, and that was it. So this is definitely the best product. It's like a powder. It's not a pomade, so it's more of a powder form. And I'm just going in and I'm just filling in the spaces where I feel like it's a little bit like naked. So I just want to fill them in and make them darker. And I wanted to show you guys the difference of what they look like. Boom. As you can see, it's a lot bit darker, but it's still bomb. And now this is the last thing I do for the eyebrows. This is like something extra that I started doing, but I think I love how my eyebrows look when I do this. So this is like a fiber filler is what the tube says. So it gives your eyebrows the illusion that you have more hairs on your eyebrows than you really do. And yes, it does make it a tad bit darker as well. So I like to do that because, like I said, I really like for my eyebrows to look filled in. And then I do go back in with that powder, and I'm just going to the tip part of my eyebrows and giving myself the illusion of a fading because I don't want it to look too harsh. So I do mix the two browns together to help blend that out in the top part and give it that fading effect. And then boom, there y'all go. This is how I do my eyebrows, y'all. I hope you guys like it. If you guys happen to try this routine the way I do it, happen to try the products out, whatever, let me know. Y'all leave me a comment down at the bottom. Let me know if this worked for you. A little trick I like to do also once I'm done. This is what I do regardless if I do eyeshadow or not. I take the remaining of the concealer that's on my hand and I just put it all over my eyelids. I feel like this really gives it that crispy, clean look, and it's just, I love it. This is also a good way of having a base on your eyelids when you want to apply like their eyeshadows and stuff like that. But like I said, I do this every single time whether I'm putting eyeshadows on or not. If I'm just doing like a naked face, like just a foundation, no eyeshadow, what I would do is I will set that concealer with powder, put on some mascara, and call it a day. And I tell you guys, this gives it that crispy, clean look. And right here, I'm just taking a little brush and I'm just brushing the top parts or the beginning parts, giving more of that fade away look, that illusion, because I really want it to look crispy and clean. You know, I still try to have my eyebrows look natural, although they're not natural, but I like for them to look freaking like microbladed on, okay? Pretty much is my illusion on how I like my eyebrows, and y'all, this is what they look like. They came out pretty good on camera. I'm so happy for it, and I hope you guys like them. Alright, so I just want to jump back and show you guys really quick what the eyebrows look like when I do a full face glam. Like, they look very natural. Like I said, I have very dark hair, natural dark hair, plus all the wigs, because this is a wig, don't get it twisted. All the wigs that I do wear are like jet black, so my eyebrows match, you know, the hair. So I just want to do a full face to show you guys. I would definitely come back if I feel like my eyebrow routines change, or I find like different exciting products, then definitely I will come back. But I feel like this is her. And like I said in the beginning, you definitely can change up the eye product, change the color to make it a little bit more softer for you, make it fit you, make it fit your hair color, make it fit you, boo. But I just want to show you guys my eyebrow routine, okay? And this is what I look, what a full face glam. This is what it look, what a full face glam. Thank you, man. Okay, and don't worry, I will have a tutorial on this look, hopefully. I think I filmed it. Did I film it? Yes, I'm having a brain fart. Yes, I did film this look, so don't worry. It will be up sometime. I don't know. It'll be up when it be up, so make sure you guys have your notification bell clicked so that way you guys won't miss a beat and everything like that. But anywho, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching me achieve these eyebrows on camera for the very first time, honey. This is a big progress. I think the last time I did an eyebrow video was horrible. I think it was back in 2013. If I still have that video, I think I deleted it or I have it on private, but it was a hot mess. My eyebrows have came a long way. If I still have it, I would insert a video or somewhere on the screen. So I know people be like, oh my gosh, how did you achieve this? Y'all, I kid you guys not. It takes practice to achieve this. Like, I didn't just wake up one night and just like, oh yeah, I know how to do this. Like, y'all see my tutorials when I first started doing YouTube. Like, my eyebrows were not there. They wanted to be there, but they were not there. And I think I speak for most people. You know, some people come out perfect, and that's just them. That's just them. But I just feel like she was not the one. Okay, it took me some practice and it took me some time, and I felt like now I have nailed my perfect eyebrow, and that's why I felt comfortable now to come to you guys to show y'all how I do my eyebrows now. So I hope y'all like it. Don't forget to check out the description box where I have all the products listed in there. And yeah, I think that's it. So see you guys in another video. Bye.